ஒரு மின்சக்தி நிலையம் எப்படி தன் சக்தியெல்லாம் அடக்கி வைத்துக்கொண்டு அந்தந்த இடத்திற்கு ஏற்றாற்போல மின்சாரத்தை கொடுக்கிறதோ அதே போன்று அடிகளார் மூலமாக என் சக்தியை அவனவன் பக்குவத்திற்கு ஏற்ப கொடுக்கிறேன்.
Just as how a power station stores all its power and delivers to various places, accordingly, I bestow my power through Adigalar according to one's maturity. Om Shakti.
பணிவனே உன் பாதம் பாடுவேன் உன்னாதம் பணிவனே உன் பாதம் பாடுவேன் உன்னாதம் அணிவனே உன்னடியாடுவேன் குருமூர்த்தி அணிவனே உன்னடியாடுவேன் குருமூர்த்தி.
Om Sakti. Guruvadi Saranam, Tiruvadi Saranam. A place of divinity and spirituality. Melmaruvattur has always been a place of divinity and spirituality, and many have cited the aura of Siddhars or enlightened souls in and around. The Matsya Purana, one of the oldest and well-preserved Puranas, that is ancient sacred texts, quotes Melmaruvattur to have been once called as Siddhavanam, which is one among the 108 abodes of the Divine Mother, where she reveals herself as Mata, that is Mother or Amma in Tamil. In the days of yore, it was common to build temples for the Mother at the boundaries of the place for protection. The Siddhar Peedam too has 4 such temples. The Kali temple in the north, Durga temple in the south, Anjuraman temple in the east, and Renuka Parameshwari temple in the west. The Adiparashakti Siddhar Peedam is located at the center. To its opposite, there is a huge and old sacred tank indicating that it has been a very significant and powerful place of worship. It is also interesting to note that many have come to Melmaruvattur Siddhar Peedam directed by their palm leaf reading, that is Nadi Jodidam, to find solutions to their problems. These palm leaves are at least 1,000 years old, proving the antiquity of the Siddhar Peedam at Melmaruvattur. Spiritual evolution. Melmaruvattur Siddhar Peedam is the abode of 21 Siddhars who reside in an enlightened state of Jiva Samadhi. Siddhars believe that love and devotion are enough to attain the supreme. The Divine Mother, Bangaru Amma, teaches the same to her devotees. She has not only guided the devotees with procedures, rituals, rites, yajnas, but has also instilled the importance of devotion, service, charity, worship, and meditation for spiritual evolution. Spirituality as a householder. Traditionally, it is believed that there are 4 age-based phases that man goes through: student, householder, retirement, and renunciation. The first stage is the period of learning. In the second stage, man discharges his family and social responsibilities. In stage 3, he retires and snaps off worldly ties and prepares for the 4th stage, which is complete renunciation for spiritual growth. The Divine Mother as Adigalar has shown that spirituality and family life can coexist. one can be married and still follow the spiritual path. On September 4th, 1968, Adigalar was married to Lakshmi, a school teacher born in 1948 as a ninth child of Venkatachala Nayakar and Visalakshi of Uttaramerur. Tirumati Lakshmi has been an able partner, steadying the course of her family. 4 children were born to the couple, 2 sons and 2 daughters. The entire family works towards furthering the purpose of the mother in the present period. Traditionally, it is believed that spirituality and family life cannot go hand in hand. But here, it has been demonstrated that one can perform one's duty to the family and also be true to the spiritual path. During this period, in the early 1970s, the frequency of channelizing mother's blessings increased. Thank you for watching this week's episode. We continue our series on infinite awareness with more to follow around various aspects of Melmarvattur Siddhar Pedam. Please do subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notifications of upcoming videos. Om Shakti.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the Bangaru Amma Global YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.